$900 million what the Goldbod, which translates here 10.4 billion Ghana cedis. What the Goldbod, what cotton gold now was Waboka $214 million. And Runkodan Cheng. According to what Atu Forcing read in Parliament, Akopuye say, Wangasaman $297 million. One Sunday Akokan because Niedi Kanu in Tawantawa BC won Emma Bank of Ghana. Dr. Esiama Ekensi so wakoton wa bokadia and me sika na be ma wono ato forcing on some face sika na many Goldbod ni twaka bia bio if you dey sponsor
yeah mo mbosia bia bio so wan hu say
wo wie na wo kan sanse mi na wie ato forcing ase twa no ho asa akofa $297 million no san dia koma Sammy Gyamfi Goldbod and no so akwakopu yesisia and no so nkwa 3.4 billion Ghana cedis se sika akodi Goldbod won kwa 13.9 billion Ghana cedis na yebiso akunta be no abebu akire Ghana fo then e koso Goldbod ho already where the car boka and the yati na subsequent a gold now turn and the car obon yati mfase onya yati Ghana nsemo
entita separe na you know deba
oh yeah no deba
Ghana had spent $900 million on Goldbod. When you look in the mid-year budget review, it also gives you your 2025 actuals. And in 2025, the 2025 actuals, for the last quarter, the Minister for Finance also spent another $297 million on Goldbod, translating into 4.5 billion Ghana cedis. Let's ask them, what is this at all with Goldbod that is siphoning so much money from us? What exactly is happening there? That from Bank of Ghana, you are siphoning $900 million, and then from Ministry of Finance, $297 million. Just in the last quarter.
So far, they have not come to declare to Ghana or may account to be a near woman say, in last year, it is what we are kunta. No, it's Ghana for. The last year, Sikasi and Ebamo, but you can see clearly say there is no transparency working at Goldbod. Now, Burkina Faso has recorded more than $6 billion worth of good through official channels in the first half of 2026. Afiempo, January, February, March, April, May, June. First half of 2026,
$6 billion.
$6 billion US. The guy has accounted to Burkina Faso.
Captain Tuareg.
Yes, this is what we call transparency and accountability. Now, Yedisikama Goldbod, Sammy Gyamfi, he has never accounted to Ghanaians how much he has made. Now, only maybe a gold not to fee. Or to gold, you say, Burkina Faso has recorded over $6 billion in gold through official channels in the first half of 2026. So obekaya minority fu bi sesi baby a Goldbod fukura to gold when baby auto
matchre
okwa ofa so nya gold no tie the country produced 26 tons of gold from industrial mines and Sonap produced 29 tons from artisanal and semi-mechanized miners. So I say galamsey fu no one artisanal ones and a semi-mechanized. Once you want
to say, my entire channel for
yes. This is how make $6 billion US, 26 tons back and 29 tons back.
From January to June.
From January to June.
Burkina Faso.
Yeah, Burkina Faso. They have made $6 billion. Ghana also, Sikana no dema a Goldbod and Sammy Gyamfi, but we don't know what we are getting out of it.
Asemba Debi. Mema etiefo ni ahwefo nyina kwa ba de Koda Media TV to sabiri medini dikachiri eja wedi asempa dwumadi wato ndinchechiri mu na matena gwa mu mede ba beso metiefo ne won owo benche echichiri abochiri Canada ne hina bebia medobi bia sese adadwo na beti Koda Media TV na matena gwa me ne wofa kwadwo ena ebedi sankomoyi efa Goldbod eye omeye japade ya ompeni jondamani mahama obidi adi o establish Goldbod ahona yen good na din na befa na ayemfa so dekese dia magana na so nsembi sisi wo ho bosi e wokobon Bank of Ghana na okudi gwa na kabe mu 214 million ye kaka ene enua bia abra ose asare eye MP4 etiwa East ode hunsam bi abetuga eno de bema yehu adepotia ehye Goldbod fi ho so bosum so yankopon ene ye behwe ni
Ghana had spent $900 million on Goldbod. When you look in the mid-year budget review, it also gives you your 2025 actuals. And in 2025, the 2025 actuals, for the last quarter, the Minister for Finance also spent another $297 million on Goldbod, translating into 4.5 billion Ghana cedis. Let's ask them, what is this at all with Goldbod that is siphoning so much money from us? $900 million from Bank of Ghana and $297 million from the Ministry of Finance. That is one thing I expect the journalists to go in there and find out from them what exactly is happening there. That from Bank of Ghana you are siphoning $900 million, and then from Ministry of Finance $297 million. Just in the last quarter. When I say the last quarter of 2025, I mean October, November, December of 2025, and that is worrying. And the minister also mentioned the fact that the Fiscal Council and the Value for Money offices are already making impacts. These two offices haven't been set up at all. So how come they haven't been set up yet their impacts have been reflected in the statement he made today? Settings. Please, let's listen, let's open our eyes, let's ask questions. The Value for Money bill has been passed, all right. The Fiscal Council, yes, we know about it, but it hasn't been formed. So how come you are able to say that both the Value for Money office and the Fiscal Council is already making impact to the tune that can reflect in the economy? Clearly, there's nothing like that. The minister kept mentioning, the fiscal policy that they have introduced, they are trying to live within their means. And then here is an agency under the Ministry of Finance, that is Ghana Revenue Authority. Parliament voted for you to spend 5.1 billion in 2025, and guess what? They added an extra 100 million. As there's an adage which says that so if you want to check people going over and above their expenditure, it should come from your own home. And then your own home cannot happen to, purports to be living within their means and spend extra 100 million that Parliament did not vote for GRA. I want to tell you that the numbers for 2026 are sealed. So whatever the minister came here to say concerning monies that they are going to reallocate, monies that they are going to use for anything, it is not the case, because the 2026 budget are sealed, and the minister did not come with a supplementary budget. If he had come with a supplementary budget, that is when he could have added on more finance, more expenditure. But there's nothing like that. So once there's no supplementary budget, there are no added additional revenues, and the revenues are even performing very poorly. So once there's nothing like that, the reallocation, I'm doing 1,000 kilometers of road, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, it's all talk, and the numbers do not speak to that.
In some way,
na niya koso no na me wa kakra
man ye wonwa ayo nipa na ye, because
asem wo se mpo nipa
nipa na pe no asem
na sa Goldbod bi be se Goldbod de wo be kaya na nado dan kwakufu ado wo so no
he banda da no
ye wa banda da no wo ko fa ade bi ba wo se Japade royalties.
Okay,
wo formulate document bi na ne na chere titi ade se na wo so pese royalties aye gold royalties aye Faso a o man nya gold no ho
good concessions amount for
aditi what the amount Newmont Asante gold
and gold
one kika wina small scale miners wonyina o pese o consolidate scan wo baby to the scan kwa ko she baby nti wo bebue special purpose accounts bi na eno na we was into what shall register as a company entity or register. Say na be ya obetum this can atum. They wanted to lock up that money in that particular account. Say na be ya o man hu ko chimebia e bia won sika sem na ade nkoyi a na nka wo decide na twetwa won. Bibia to o man officer no yedin a no won sa ko yi sika no, because I think say no one share any special accounts bia a consolidated sika no. That's what they thought they were going to do. And opposition for by we say hey want tiase. Nti wo ya mo kodan ade ne se Japade document yo na do da kwakufu ado oni a chimfo na ba na wo so ba be wia Ghana gold nyina sabi Gyamfi ana no
sabi Gyamfi kuro ya no tewa
dimu akote kuro no nko an ba be bo ye be wia Ghana fo mu nsori ye be wia mu gold nyina ye diskana kwakoje wo so ba be fam gold no o mu koto no amanone o makobue escrow account chese wo keka nsem bibiri ana wo to Ghana fo tim nti ne ko ba ni se ade no hu be ye hi ana wo boto chini. Fast forward, mo wini abada mobile. Man ka Goldbod hu asem bia man ti wo be bia won campaign during the election. After was wa kwati Goldbod. Ya kwati a say document na oba ya obo hu dawuru
so Japade
document no say na the same content no and wa akofa
and then dynamic
kakra bi wani and what the other form Goldbod no sa fidi Ghana gold nyina no won koton wan man no biem na mo beton gold bia agise nam Goldbod so
koton na onim ho hwe na wo kire kura na obedem
ahemfo kura sebi wo se wode ayugu wonsa wo du tukwan kura no wo so aba
wo te se wo hye wo ho hye penal airport bia na fo bigwiri sa de ne afu
wo se tu ene to so biem ohine bia nu announce individual bia ni Ghana ha a so to be store gold woni fi so wo ba chiru se gold hye wo fi fitite sa asante amremre wo yi na gold e fi na ya asante wan ma breso o se tutu ma breso a wo de egu nkonya dam egu ona no wo se sa gold ni na e se oba na be declare sa gold no ma ban wa me declare oba chiru kese enoma wo ye wo sa no de ehu eno na wo de Sammy Gyamfi koto ya no eni Goldbod na wo de Sammy Gyamfi koto ya no enti asema aba no etwetwe so kakra because obehwa last year ntawantawa bi si wo Goldbod wo ntawantawa si yes ntawantawa si ni se ya wa de kwati se wo si Goldbod for akoton good aton wa boka $240 million enye series ena be ye he wo krumwa e ho na Bank of Ghana buy no say mempene sika na me de ma no koto gold no se sika no monfa ma de nsamrem na efi ne ko ye ni Goldbod kura ni twaka bia bio enti yam fa sika ma Goldbod so mfa koto gold that was last year 2025 fast forward at forcing akọ bank your friend parliament akọ upgrade mid-year budget this year afi ni abadu kura de afi edutwem minority for raise abno sesare raise issue say last year before the last quarter next ka odiama Sammy Gyamfi kwe so mfa koto gold out of which he said they will lose 214 $900 million now what the $900 million amount now koton gold what's one say aboka $214 million e hono ya semba kwa edikan nti monhwe monte say 214 fi $900 million nim kese ka ya bonya kaketwa afede okoridi budget this year afede no asa akohu say Bank of Ghana your friend Siama Dr. Siama ekensi ompre into a Ministry of Finance emphasis kana odi ma Goldbod nyina san famre ne back no say owie no last quarter which is October, November, December. Sa 3 months no. Say atu force
maybe
sape. Atu force in sanku yi $297 million. No sanu koma Sammy Gyamfi. Inti in total last year nko anu, wo hwa sika wo de koma Sammy Gyamfi nko anu, eye 1.197 billion US. That is $1.9 billion. 7 bi kura sanko to so. What translate ko sidisa? 13.9 billion Ghana cedis. Sammy Gyamfi
inti sa sika nyina akogupu mu ana
kese eno na obi anti ase no so far they have not come to declare to Ghana or my account bia enchire Ghana say so far inti nka ye ne wo mi say nka last year it is wo bebu akunta no re chire Ghana fo say last year sika say ne ba mo but you can see clearly say there is no transparency working at Goldbod. Because the transparency wo ho nka by this time nka so bebu akunta nyina chire Ghana fo last year we say mid-year review budget no and akofa sa de aba no because according to Abno CSR no what say 297 now the mine last quarter of last year 2025 afa now show into 2026
no kra kan 900 no
yes the 2026 no kra de obi
dem buy
the enemy yes will Goldbod war. Burkina Faso has recorded more than $6 billion worth of gold through official channels in the first half of 2026. Afiempo, January, February, March, April, May, June. First half of 2026.
$6 billion.
$6 billion. The guy has accounted to Burkina Faso.
Captain Tuare.
Yes, this is what we call transparency and accountability. Now, Yadisikama Goldbod, Sammy Gyamfi, he has never accounted to Ghanaians how much he has made. Now, only baby a gold not to fee. Or to gold, you say, Burkina Faso has recorded over $6 billion in gold through official channels in the first half of 2026. So, minority food says, baby a Goldbod for gold, we need baby auto. tuomra do metre e be issue wo friend ko parliament wa mananko minority fu mananko afeti okwa ofa so nya gold no tie the country produced 26 tons of gold from industrial mines and Sonap produced 29 tons from artisanal and semi-mechanized miners. Obi ani mi ekoso.
Sembe bedebi.
Ma eye hu akasa chesa wodwunu hu awonti ase. Me hu adokode potin ekoso wo Goldbod wo. Na oni ma de ehu. We say Goldbod what Goldbod jewelry.
Jewelry.
Yes.
And
jewelry singine gugu. Jewelry enyoma odugu nsa.
Empemprande.
Ye empemprande odugu nsa. Odugu kum. Wodi ye wedding nyoma. We say Goldbod.
Asomade ne nkawani ade.
Wo ye ni nyina bi. Wo ye ni nyina bi. Na nsema buboba ne say opanyini bi o hihye baabi o ye adwuma o baabi na yire ono sa jiwere no na yire
ono no da no wow
ya mo bi edin wa haye
David opanyini bi ena na yire bi ena o da adwuma na no
enti ne atwato summary ye mo no paul ne yetene say Goldbod $900 million what the ma Goldbod would translate here 10.4 billion Ghana cedis. What the ma Goldbod or cotton gold now also aboka $240 million and no kodan cheng a face asabe prie according to what Atu Forcing read in parliament a copy say one asaman $297 million one sand akoka because ni edi kanu ntawantawa bisi wo ho Emma Bank of Ghana Dr. Siama Ekensi so wakoton wa bokadia and misi kana be ma ono Bank of Ghana Atu Forcing on some face camera many Goldbod ni twaka bia bio if na kwa yen sponsor
ye mo mbosia bia bio
mo mbosia bia bio
so wan hu say
wo wie na wo kan sansem nyina wie no Atu Forcing ase twa no ho asa akofa $297 million no asan dia koma Sammy Gyamfi Goldbod and no so akwa kopuye sisia and no so nkwa ye 3.4 billion Ghana cedis se say sika akodi Goldbod won kwa ye 13.9 billion Ghana cedis na ye biso akunta be no abegua kire Ghana fo then e koso Goldbod ho already where the car boka and the yati na subsequent a gold now turn any car obon yati mfasi onya yati Ghana nsemo
entita che sepere na na odeba
oh ya no odeba hwinu
sengbangbran
ya na nemu hwinu
mama is the who
enu
Koda Media TV so me di kachiri eja yodi asempa me di watu ndi chiri mu na yedi abeso me di kachiri me no fa kwadwu enamti yenken